Today I have 7 clues of a grossly overpriced beach home. So whether you're buying or selling, it's important to know if a home is grossly overpriced and what to do about it. If you're selling it, you got to get real. You need to make some changes if you're really trying to sell. Otherwise, you're just pretending you're wasting your own time as well as everybody else. If you're buying, unless you just fall in love with a home, overpaying is probably not something you want to do. And the frenzy of COVID buying at the beach is over. So most buyers today are very, very focused on getting a solid value. They understand it's discretionary. You're going to spend a little more than for other houses. So let's dig right in. 7 clues of grossly overpriced homes. One of them is days on market. Now, the more expensive an unusual home, the more that's not an unusual thing. It's a very unique buyer. But for most properties at the beach, a long number of days on market indicates the home is grossly overpriced. How do I know that? Because appropriately priced homes sell very quickly. There is demand, but people are more informed than any time in human history about what is market price. And there are games that are played by some real estate agents to try to take a home off the market and then put it back to act like it's a brand new listing. There's even discussions in the industry to not start counting days on market till certain things have happened, even though they've been trying to sell the home. I don't think that's fair. It's not a fair representation, and it's really trying to disguise an overpriced property. The next thing, and tons of these deals are cash, but when a mortgage is involved, if there's a big appraisal gap, meaning somebody bid a high price but the appraisal comes in much lower. This was really common during the COVID frenzy because the demand was so high and people were willing to pay that difference. They'd go, I'll cover the appraisal gap. If we'll take the mortgage here, I'll pay cash for the difference. That's kind of solved now. One, appraisals have caught up as we've had more transactions. So if there's still a big appraisal gap, that's a sign the home is grossly overpriced because the appraiser didn't see the value in it either. The next related to that can be the home is back on the market. The deal fell apart for some reason, and it was probably even the mortgage contingency didn't work, or there's a physical problem with the property and the seller refused to adjust the price to compensate. Now, I guess there could be a few other oddities, but those are the 2 big reasons. So home back on the market means its price is above what either the bank will deal with or what a buyer would agree to because of some issue with the property. And remember, overpriced doesn't necessarily mean compared to everybody else in the market. It's for that property. Another thing to look at is there a massive price increase from when the owner bought the property? You can't see this in every state, but in many states it's public record what a property is sold for. You can look it up. Now, maybe they've done some restoration, some remodeling, in which case a big price change is easily justified and it'll be clear in the notes. Look at all these new things that were done to the property. But otherwise, if the seller's just thinking, and you may be the seller, I'm going to make some money on this transaction. I'm going to make this is my lottery ticket. I need some money for something else. That's actually not how markets work. Markets work by what's important. And just to price it up high because you want a payday, it's buying a lottery ticket. And the buyers today understand that, and they're not interested in buying a lottery ticket that's not going to pay off. Another sign is if you can see multiple price cuts for a property, particularly long days on the market. This is another sign that the property started too high and the seller's kind of slowly taking a bite out of that apple a little at a time, a little at a time, a little at a time. What that often leads to, though, is a different problem, is that sellers will buyers will watch and watch and watch and watch, and then suddenly they'll come in with a low offer. Now, the seller's going, well, wait, I've already cut the price several times. I'm not going to cut it again. But you know what? All those cuts train the buyers that the seller will cut their price, so they're expecting another one. That price cuts also show that if it keeps cutting and it hasn't sold, remember there's demand, the house would have sold. My last 2 tips here are specifically for sellers. Is your home at the beach overpriced for the market? One sign, real clear sign, you're getting no or very few showings, meaning people aren't even coming to look at the property. Once you get about 10-15% above what the market considers reasonable, buyers just shut down. They are not even going to waste their time because they don't believe the seller is realistic. So if you're getting no showings on a property that's listed online, it's listed in the MLS, it's showing up on beach-homes.com, those properties are known. The only reason you're not getting showings is price. You get that price down, I promise you, if you listed it for $20, you'd have people come see it. There's a price in there that gets action. The last tip, and this is also for sellers, is that maybe you're getting some showings, but you're getting no offers at all. That means they came and looked at it, yeah, I'm not even going to try to negotiate this. or you get several offers that are all low, but they're similar priced. So if you get 3 offers, 4 offers, 5 offers, you say they're all lowballing me. They didn't coordinate with each other. This is the market telling you what the price of the home, at least the ballpark of what that price probably is realistically. Maybe negotiated a little bit, but several offers that are very comparable to each other is a sign that the property is probably way overpriced. So I hope this information has been helpful when you're doing a transaction. Be sure and visit us at beach-homes.com. We have literally tens of thousands of properties for sale right now, whether you're wanting to buy one or you want to understand what your local market is. We can also connect you with beach expert agents who can help you navigate this, get homes that it's a good transaction for you whether you're buying or selling at the beach. Hope this information has been helpful. Hope you have a great day. Thank you. For more information, be sure to check out beach-homes.com.